Hey guys, welcome back to Kid Perfect Extreme. Today we are back with another tutorial. Today I will be teaching you how to backflip on flat ground. Now this is a bit more of an advanced trick on ground since you have to overcome one, the fear, and number two, you have to be up to the physical limits to be able to do this trick. So in case you don't know what a backflip looks like, which I'm sure most of y'all know what it looks like, I will show you all what one looks like right now. All right, so that's a backflip, and let's just start getting into the steps. All right, so for the first step, we're gonna actually start by getting down on our, well, we're already on our feet. We're gonna start by squatting down, and we're gonna put whichever hand we like. Maybe for some people it's their right hand, but for me, it's my left. So we are gonna get down like this. We're gonna put our hand like this, right behind us, to where it's facing this way, or if it's your right hand, facing that way. So whichever hand you're gonna use it should be facing the opposite way. So if you're gonna use your left hand, it should be facing the right way. So you're gonna have your feet like this. Whatever hand that's not on the ground, you are gonna put it in between your legs, and you're just gonna start by walking around at first. Now, I know that seems pretty simple, but it is just go along with the steps. It will help with better in the process. So just do that again. Just walk around. And that is it for step one. Now, on to step two. We are pretty much gonna do the same thing, but just like without as many steps. So you're gonna get down, use your hand, and try to make it over in like one hop. So like this. Like that. Since you're not using as many steps, just try to do that. Like that. And that'll be it for step two. Let's go on to step three. All right, so for step three, we're still down here. We're gonna get down, and we're actually gonna use our other hand on this one, and more leg power. For this one, we're gonna thrust up with our legs like this, like that. And we're gonna use our arm to swing over. So pretty much what we're gonna do is instead of touching our feet at all around here, we're just gonna go straight over and do this. Like that. So you really have to engage with leg power and throw your arm, and that'll make it a lot easier to get over and just like get over and make it to the other side. So do it again. So you're gonna really engage with that leg power and throw with that arm. So watch my legs and my arms. See? And if you actually engage a lot, it'll make it a lot easier to get over. So that is it for step three. Now on to step four. Now for step four, we're pretty much gonna do the same thing, but instead of starting down low, we're actually gonna start from here and then go into it. So we'll start from here and we'll go down and like that. You can start slow so you can know where to get your hands and your other hand everywhere in position. But as you get it, you can speed it up. So if you want to start slow like this at first, you totally can. You can just go down and get like that. All right, that is it for step four. Now let's go on to step five. Now we are gonna get back down, but this time we're gonna throw more with our legs and our hands now, and we're gonna go more back. So like this. If you feel uncomfortable, you can still practice steps 3 and 4, but if you do feel comfortable, you can start going more back. So you're gonna get down again. You're gonna put your arm like this, and you're gonna engage more with your legs and your hands this time. So instead of going this way, we're still gonna go that way, just a bit more over our head this time. And this is a slow progression, so we can be able to get over the fear of going over our head slowly but safely. So you're just gonna engage with your legs and hands more. So like this. And when you're doing that, if you could see my right hand, it helps me. I'll do it from this side so you can see it this time. you want to watch my right hand and see how it saves me. We're gonna engage, and you're gonna see how my right hand supports and saves me when I come down. So like this. See how I put that down to support my landing? That'll make it a lot better. So that's it for step 5. Let's go on to step 6. Okay, so for step 6, this is where it starts to get a little harder. Instead of going down, now we're gonna start to evolve it into a crooked back handspring. So instead of just being down, kind of like a squatter crooked back handspring, we're really gonna start from standing up on our feet. So instead of going down like this, we're gonna kind of start from squatting like this, instead of going all the way down. So if you wanna pretty much take step 3 and transition it to your feet, you can totally do that. But if you wanna go straight over your shoulder like this, you totally can. It's just whatever you feel safer with. So, like, just do whichever one you feel comfortable with, and then move on to the actual step 6 where it goes more over your head. So if you pretty much wanted to take step 3 and transition to it to like a squat on your feet, not a full seat squat, but just kind of like this, you can totally do that. So that would look like this, like that. And that would pretty much be like a really low, kind of like a really crooked back handspring. And so you can like stand up more if you want to, or you can keep squatting and you can go over your head. So that'd look like this. Now for that, you are really gonna need to push with your legs and whip when you get over your head. So you can whip and bring your legs down. If you still want to practice your leg power, I would suggest kind of just like squatting and jumping as high into the air like this. That'll also help you with your technique for the jumping into the backflip. So if you want to do that for your technique into the backflip and the crooked back handspring, you can totally do that. So you're just going to squat down like this. You're going to jump as high as you can. So like this. Like that. And that is it for step 6. Let's go on to step 7. Now, I would probably say that step 7 is at least as scary as the backflip itself, because step 7 is a back handspring. A back handspring is pretty scary because you actually have to put your hands down when going back, which actually kind of makes it scary. But like, you just kind of have to commit. Like, there's really nothing you can do about you being scared. You just have to trust that you're gonna be okay, and you just have to commit. So for back handspring, you're really gonna engage with leg power. You're gonna go back and you're gonna swing with your arms like this. And you're pretty much just gonna go back, touch your hands, and then you're going to whip your legs over. So pretty much for a back handspring, it's almost like a back layout, except your hands are just there to save you. So a back handspring would look a lot like this. Now, I would suggest that you do not go as high for a back handspring, because that'll put a lot of impact on your arms and hands, and that might hurt your bones around here. It has definitely hurt mine before. But if you have the confidence to do the back handspring, just really commit to it. And if you whip your legs right over, you should be fine. So back handspring looks like this. Like that. That's it for step 7. Now to the final step, step 8. Now for step 8, we all know what it is. You just have to commit to the backflip. And if you want to progress it like this, I never really learned it like this, you can slowly take away your hands. I would personally think that's not as safe though. So if you wanted to go straight to the backflip, here's what you would do. You would go down like this. People might think like, why do you load up so much? Like that doesn't even it makes it look less impressive. Don't listen to it. You would better be safe than sorry. So your hands are gonna go up. When you go down, your hands go back. So it'd be like this. you go down, your hands go back like that. So when you come back up, your hands can come and throw back. So like this. So you go down, hands go back, and then you come up, hands go swinging up. Now, for the tuck, you could do those jumps again, except now just pull your knees up and grab your shins. Now, what is really, really important is you don't want to tuck like this, because you will hit your head if like you tuck like this. If you try to tuck your head in, you will hit your head like this. A bunch of gymnast coaches are gonna be like, oh, but that's how you have to tuck. I would rather do it like this, because if your head goes down, see how it doesn't hit my knees, like that. But if I do it like this, you're just gonna go like that. And that's gonna like cause a headache or some kind of concussion if it happens really hard. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump up, spread your legs apart, and tuck. So like this. Like that. And so you're gonna have to believe into yourself. You're gonna load up, like I said, throw your arms back, and tuck. Now, I don't have any mats with me right here, but I would highly recommend that you do all these steps with a mat. If you have been on a trampoline a lot, I would also recommend practicing your standing backflips, throwing up really high and just like landing them. And so once you get ready, you're just gonna wanna throw back and do a backflip and land. So this is step number 8. Like that. So thank you for watching this tutorial video. Make sure to be super safe. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content that we post anytime. Thank you for watching. Bye.